I use animal imagery for, I think, two things. One of it's out of like an admiration for nature. A lot of it is somewhat celebratory, but at the same time, it's also mournful, kind of in awe of the rapid loss of wildlife. The buffalo, I can't look at a buffalo and not think of what it must have looked like when there's, 100,000 kind of cruising through the plains. I kind of get bummed that I'll never get to see that, And then I kind of think it's going to be more of a bummer for, the children of the future who won't be able to see one. I draw a lot of crocodiles, I draw a lot of birds, and I draw a lot of them kind of together as team members or as adversaries. I'm in a transitional period right now. I'm adopting a couple new kind of animals to start playing around with. There's white lions, there's white tigers, there's white crocodiles, there's white grizzly bears, there's black jaguars and black panthers. So there's always like that one kind of oddball, there's the black sheep, but there's no black polar bears. If there is some sort of recessive gene in a polar bear, we haven't seen one yet. Probably wouldn't do too well in the wild. Probably wouldn't be able to sneak up on walruses as easy. My father had found these drawings that I made when I was 7, and they're these hybrid monsters. And they're all labeled, so there'll be like an elephant butt with a buffalo head, with a warthog snout, with a wolf bottom jaw, with bear forearms but badger claws, and a lobster tail. At some point in the near future, I'm going to tackle that. Whatever monster I had designed 20 years ago, redo it today. For me, when I saw them, I was thinking, man, I haven't changed at all in the past 20 years. And that's kind of cool though, when you see that, you're like, oh shit, okay, maybe I'm on the right path.
I'm working on some Halloween masks. They're for a show at Domi Books. I tried to take these lotto tickets that people gave me and that I found and tried to reassemble them to create faces. I wanted to use the materials to talk about the sinister aspects of, playing the lotto or gambling. I'm also putting in some gouache paintings. Kind of interested in that whole like when you're a kid, your forts are like something that you just make out of stuff that you have around. A lot of like my paintings have this kind of space that a person can occupy. They're kind of like composed in this way that looks sort of haphazard, but it's like takes me a while. Like I move things around and it's like I'm arranging a pile of things. These piles of objects, well, I mean, maybe aren't immediately visible as like a structure or a house, but if you start to look at them a little bit closer, a doorway can sort of appear from somewhere. I mean, it looks like something you might want to climb into just after you start looking at it a little bit more.